Well, good afternoon. Let's do another cooler rebuild. This is my Igloo ice cube. Just emptied it out. I use that to carry my cast net. It'll hold my net, a bag of ice, and some fish. It won't hold a lot with all that in there, but it'll hold some. A lot easier to roll it around. Now this cooler, y'all know I like Igloos. I actually dove in a dumpster, which I'm not ashamed of doing. I don't know how many years ago, and got this out. Somebody that was down at the beach. A lot of people that go to the beach and they'll buy coolers and umbrellas and stuff like that on their vacation. They don't want to haul it home, so they just throw it in the trash. So I got it, and it has been used and abused, but it's still in good shape. On the inside, it still holds ice pretty good, even though this top is starting to fail. And what we're going to do, I'm going to put some bigger wheels on it. Well, sometimes I have to pull it through sand to get it down to where I want to fish. So I've got some lawnmower wheels I'm going to put on it. And first thing we're going to do is take this top off. Now, if I didn't want it to come off, it'd fall off. And we're going to redo this top. I'll show you how to do that. There it comes. Alright, let's take it in the shop. Oh, just hung my net up. When I went fishing the other day, that was ice that was still in there from then, so it's worth a little bit of work saving it. And my cast net has holes, and the holes have holes. So before I use that one again, I'm gonna have to work on it and patch it. When I get to that point, I'll show y'all how to patch a cast net in case you wanted to know. All right, we're gonna use this. Hang on, turn the radio off. I'm gonna have to get some tools out, but I'm gonna take this spray foam and put it inside here because this is hollow. And then in the end, I'll take the hot glue like I did on the other one and seal up these cracks. And let me get some tools out, and I'll show you what it looks like here in a minute. Use everything until it's used up is my motto. Alright, what I'm going to do, this is a little plug that was in there. Took that out. I can use that as a point. I'm just going to drill a couple of holes around the edges. It's the inside of the lid. Like that. Okay, this big crack in the front here, I'll just stick it in there. Now if I've got enough left over, I'm going to fill these wheels up, these lawnmower wheels. They're hollow plastic. I drill a couple of holes and fill them up. If not, I'll just pick up another can. Or I may have another can, I don't know. We'll see. But I'm going to put it in here. Make sure you can see that. Forgot to move the camera, sorry about that. And there's a big crack over here. Couldn't see what I'm doing here. Sorry about all that camera moving, and that can is empty. Trying not to get this all I've got to do to get it all over me is just buy a can of it. Alright, that can is empty. No wonder it was so cheap, right? So we're going to let this sit. Let it do the expanding thing. Put that plug back in there. And we'll check back on the lid here in just a little bit. And I'll just have to pick up another can, because I can do these while they're on there. Just to give them a little more strength. Alright, and clean that off my knife. That is not proper use of a knife, but oh well. Alright, we'll put this aside and let me go get the other part and we'll start working on these wheels. Alright, here's these little old wheels that's on here. I'm sure this will work because a buddy I went fishing with the other day, Big Mike, he's got the same cooler and he changed the wheels on his, so same kind of wheels. So I thought about getting some of those pneumatic wheels with air in them from Harbor Freight, but those cost money. And I've already got these, so we're gonna pull that axle out. If I can do it with one hand, just should pop out of there like that. Drop that on the floor. Now these wheels are fastened on with a, what do you call that thing? A crown grommet? Something like that. Let's see if we can get those off. Let me get this where I can see it. Now by the way, I've got a epoxy drying on some knife handles off the other side of the shop. So I thought I'd do this while I'm waiting on that. And that appears to be rusted on there. So when all else fails, get a hammer, right? That's not working either. Try this in. Well, know what I'll do? Let's clamp it up in the vise right here. Maybe you can see. One. Anyway, you get the idea. I'm gonna keep beating on it until I get these wheels beat off. Now these are the little, I guess you call them hubcaps that came on these lawnmower wheels. The shaft in there is the same size as the one I took out. I'm having a time getting them out of there. They're turning, but let's put a little bit of oil in there. Now this one, I'm going to have to mix up some epoxy and put on there because it's already starting to break out of there. But I think epoxied up it'll hold up pretty good. Trying to be gentle with it because I don't want to break this one too. Alright, anyway, I'm going to pull these out. I'm going to put the wheels back on that axle will fit in there and they'll all fit together. And because I'm about to get mad at this, and when I get mad at stuff I start beating on it. Well, you just saw that. Now that plastic is not going to work. I can't get it off of there. So I found in my scrap pile there some 1/2 inch steel tubing. I cut a couple of pieces. I'll fit in the axle and it'll fit right inside there. Okay. Now I'm going to dry fit it, mark it. And this into here, I'm going to mix up epoxy and epoxy this to that. I know it's glued, but I think that epoxy will work. I'm real confident with it. I've used it for years, and knife handles and stuff, and never had any problem with it. So let me see if I can get the camera where you can see what I'm doing over here. Hang on, I gotta pick it up. Alright, I got them dry fit together. They're a little bit off. But I've got some aluminum tape I'm gonna wrap around it to tighten everything up. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna mark it on each side. Whoop. Make sure I can see that. I'll take it off, put it all together, and I'll show you what it looks like in a minute. Alright, I got this ready to go. Let's mix up some epoxy right quick. I'm going to seat these little things on the axle here. Let's see what I'm doing here. And I've already dry fitted on there, so I know it'll fit. I always dry fit before you mix up your epoxy. So it's 5 minutes and it's set. And once it's set, it's there. Right there. And the epoxy is just like that other stuff. All I got to do is mix it and I get it all over me. I didn't take time to even it all up, but I think it'll be okay. Alright, just like that. The next thing I'm going to do, I'm going to drill a hole here and a hole here, so when I put the wheel on, I'll put a washer and a cotter pin. And the wheels will also be epoxied on because the whole axle turns, but I'll put a washer and a cotter pin just in case. Now I mixed up, I could do it now, but I mixed up too much epoxy, but oh well, I got some more. Alright, and Mama is at the Walmart, so I gave her a call and asked her to get me another can of foam, so I'll show you how we're going to fill these wheels up when she gets back with that later this evening. Alright, let this set up and I'll be back.